Hey guys, this is Constantine, English Speaking Club HSE. So I decided to make a short video for you for the next event, which is gonna be next Saturday, the 30th of July 2022. We're gonna talk about relaxation in the summer. So I'll give you some ideas what answers you can give there. Of course, you have your own personal experience that you're going to share. However, for some of you, these answers might be also important and useful for the next conversation. All right, so let's get started. So the first question is, how often do you relax during the week? And what is your favorite way to relax and why? Well, a lot of questions in one. All right, so I'd say that I try to relax every day during the week. So my idea is not to get tired too much because I usually have a lot of students. And when I have free time, I do several things. So right now I'm in traveling mode, so I have to change locations very often and go from place to place. On one hand, it is pretty exhausting, but on the other, it's pretty relaxing as well because you change your focus and you concentrate on other things, which is also very good. Another thing that I do, I try to watch something interesting in English. It's either a movie or a TV series. So when I used to live in Moscow, I would always watch a lot of TV series, and some days I would get even more tired than during my work days. Okay, so that was another thing that I would do. And of course, sometimes going out to do some sports, one of the favorite activities of mine. So, next question. Tell the others about a day which you spent relaxing in the summer. What did you do? Okay, so, I stay indoors most of the time. And unfortunately, sometimes I don't even notice the difference between the winter, the summer, the fall, which is a little bit bad. However, let me remember some good experiences. So I guess that, definitely going to the city center. So I usually go out in the evening when it gets warmer, and just going to different cafes, walking in Zaryadye, and also enjoying the views. And I think I've done it a lot of times, but let me remember one specific occasion when I met with a friend of mine. So we did our tour to some favorite bars of ours and just had some drinks, and then just walked around everywhere, and that was definitely a great experience. All right, next question. How can you relax during a working day? And I think this is a very important question because we work very hard and some of us work remotely. And in order not to get too exhausted, you gotta relax. I remember when I started teaching, so I'd been teaching for a few months when I realized that I could not do it anymore. I think I'd been doing this even for a year, but I remember I had no days off, so just once I went out, I sat on a bench near my apartment complex, and I was like, damn, I just can't do this anymore. I gotta change something. And that is why I decided to have at least 2 days off so I could have more time to relax. And of course, kind of balance my, teaching experience during the day. So I decided to have breaks between different students. So during these breaks, I would be able to eat, maybe do some exercises, maybe watch a short video on YouTube or something, and it definitely did the trick. Okay, last question. What a person should do in order not to get tired during the day. All right, so I kind of covered this question in the previous one. All right, so how not to get tired? Okay, that's another thing, and I think it's more psychological, especially if you're doing some monotonous work in the office. I think there are always different ways how you can distract yourself from doing the same thing all the time. So in this case, even social media can be really useful, or just distracting yourself. Make sure that you do the plan and you achieve the goals that you set. What else? I think it's also important to follow, to control your level of energy during the day. You could be really energetic, but if you're like that all day long, sooner or later, you'll get very tired. So it's like running. So if you run long distance, you can somehow manage to run faster during specific intervals. However, make sure that sometimes you can just run much slower so you can relax, catch your breath, and keep going. So I think here is the same thing about mental energy. So you can keep doing things kind of slowly and relax, but at the same time, if you do it all the time, you get too sleepy. So sometimes you have to have something active and do something that you like a lot. All right, so these were the questions and my answers. Of course, your experience is different, but I hope that my answers were pretty helpful. So remember that the next event is Saturday, 6:30 Moscow time. So also register on the event, and there's also links for social media. So also just follow the groups on VK and Facebook. If you're not there yet, just do it, and see you next Saturday, and have a great time. Bye.